Steven. All right, we'll start here on the left with Steven.
What's going on, Jordan?
Good.
I'm curious about your conversations with Jordan. It seems like everybody that had their first interaction, he came to them with some sort of film or clips to talk through, whether it be offensively or defensively. And for you, what stands out? Screen navigation, the skill that is. I would like to hear you speak to that, and also like how important gap defense is, because I feel like that's not valued the way that it should be too.
Okay, I mean, my first conversation with Coach was just basically just kind of just seeing what he needed me to do out there. But the conversation basically just went like, just go out there and be myself, play my style of game and things like that. You said how important gap defense is. I think playing the gap is very important. Just showing bodies, especially when you got guys like star players in the league that can score over, you know what I'm saying, you know how these guys get. It just makes it harder for them just to have somebody in that gap, and it also makes our defense a little bit stronger too to get in that paint.
Go front left to Shane.
Hey Jordan, Shane Young with Forbes. Nice to see you. Just kind of going back to your what you said with the Lakers. Just what are the main things that you're going to be able to take away and apply to this season in particular, and just the way you were shooting the ball? Like you think that's going to be able to carry over?
I think the shooting's definitely going to carry over. I feel like I've been getting better at that throughout my career, and this summer I put even more emphasis on it coming out of the year I had last year. So I think the shooting's definitely going to carry over. And just, I feel like the things I can bring here that I learned from being with the Lakers is just learning how to play with star players. I feel like I got better with playing with Luka and Bron, and I feel like I can do some of those things here with Book and Jalen Green and things like that.
Go over to the right side with Andy.
Andy Rowe, Cronkite News. Like you said on the Lakers, that was an offensive-heavy system, and the ball went through Luka and LeBron, and that's how they made their money on offense. But here, coming into this new system with all the new offseason acquisitions and all the defensive players, tell me how you think your offensive talent can fit into this defensive system.
I feel like I move pretty good without the ball. I keep extra possessions alive, and I feel I can get back to now, like getting the rebound and going downhill, touching the paint and creating for other guys, like I did my first couple years in the league. So I feel like I feel like I fit in perfectly here. So.
Go to the front with Dwayne.
What's up, Jordan? Obviously, you were here a couple years ago. What led to you coming back? Maybe just take me through the steps that led to you being back here.
Once I got waived, Phoenix was like one of my first calls I got. When my agent told me that Phoenix wanted to do it, I was like, let's do it. Like when I was here, I love Phoenix. I love the community. I love the fans. So it was an easy call for me to come back.
Stay on the left with Doug.
Hi, Jordan. Doug Howard, The Athletic. There's been a lot of talk about how Jordan Knott is wired a little bit differently than most head coaches. You played for a few. How do you think he's different from some of the guys you played with?
I just feel like he's very prepared. We had a meeting yesterday. He already got plans and stuff on the board. I feel like his mindset's already in game one of preseason, and he's just trying to get us there to catch up. So I feel like he's just very, very prepared, and he's ready.
All right, thanks, Jordan.
Thanks.